Um, so right, okay. So the game isn't gonna be out on early access for a little bit more. Originally, we were hoping it was gonna be, early spring-ish, but right now that's looking a little unrealistic since it needs to get certification from the government in China. Um, we can't really provide a date for this, we're just waiting for it to get certified. So once we're able to give a date for that, we'll let the beta players know that they're allowed to start streaming and all that. Right now, you're still not allowed to stream if you have the beta. Some people still saying turn it down. So, okay, right now you can't apply for the beta. It's already passed. To get beta access, you were supposed to back the Kickstarter, which was back in October, November of 2020. And we're not taking any orders right now. It's just that the Kickstarter was it. Sorry. Some people still saying the volume is loud. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I'm sorry that you can't join the beta right now, and that early access is a little bit off. But once it's out, we'll let everyone know on social media and on Steam, the Steam announcements. If you haven't followed the games yet, please do. We're still doing the wishlist goals, actually. So all you need to do for the wishlist goals is go to Steam and just wishlist Sandrock, and that will help unlock new things for the game. So far we've unlocked, what was it? There was furniture customization, which is actually really cool. You can pick different parts to your furniture and color it. You still have to use pigments of, kind of like Portia, but you can do a lot more customization this time. It's fun. We also just unlocked more mini games for the multiplayer mode that's gonna come out. This isn't gonna be out anytime soon. There's a lot to do still before multiplayer can come out. But once multiplayer does come out, there's gonna be more multiplayer mini games for the play and date functions, so that you can have more stuff to do with your friends. And the last goal, the goal that we're working towards right now at 250,000 wish lists, is your babies can grow up to at least primary school age. If development allows, maybe they might grow up even more. But first off, we got to reach 250 wish lists, 250,000 wish lists, sorry. As of a few days ago, we were at about 200. Let me figure out how to say numbers. 205,000. Wait. Yes? 205,000. That number. We still need about 45,000 wish lists, but it's really doable. We could get there. All you need to do is wish list the game, share it with your friends, ask them to wish list it, that's it. And then we could get the babies to grow up. There's a lot of stuff involved to make having babies grow up be enjoyable. It's something that was really requested a lot in Portia. It's a lot of work. You would have to make babies, the baby models, the older models, the child models, and whatever other stages of growth that they are. You would have to figure out if you get different babies based on who you marry, or if it's just randomized, and what that looks like at each stage. And then making missions and quests and stuff to do with your babies, activities, things like that to make it fulfilling. All of that adds up in cost, which is part of why we're asking people to show their support by wishlisting the game. So if you can, please do. Thank you. All right, so let's move on. If I could exit, oh my god. This is fine. Okay. So I'm gonna open up the combat build. Will there be any updates or fixes to Portia? Yeah, actually. So there's not really content updates planned right now. However, there will be bug fixes. There will be like tweaks to like the language support. Some languages are lacking right now. Those things will be added along the way. There will be bugs that will be fixed. And hopefully quality of life updates. I can't provide a date on that, but Portia is not completely over in that sense. It will still receive the occasional bug fixes. Alright. Oh, the wish list is at 28,000. 208,000 right now. Ooh. Alright. Can you hear the game? Turn my sound settings down? Yes, I can. There are not voices yet. This is just a setting that exists without actual voices yet. Okay. That's what I need. Great. Volume is working. Alright. Loading. Wrong one. Alright. Please load. Oh. And there was one more thing. Let me tweak a couple more things. Turn this off. Does that work? Can you still hear? Can you hear the game? Okay, great. Low volume. I can turn it up a little bit. Sandrock has really nice music. Sometimes I just sit there and listen to it, and it's nice. Alright, let me do a little bit more setup. What was it? This part is not available in the beta or like any other part of the game. It's just a dev build. Cool. There we go. Right now I'm just using a default character with a sand gear on from TaylorMade. I am actually going to take it off because I do like seeing the face. Alright. I actually cannot see. Let me turn my... There we go. Alright, so you can see in my hotbar that I have five different weapons. Currently equipped is the sword and shield, which has a nice and simple combo. And you can also use the shield to block at any time, which is really handy when you're fighting a tough enemy and like you really need to defend and you can't get it out of the way fast enough. There is dodge rolling. It uses a little bit of endurance, which is that little battery meter. But blocking doesn't use any of that endurance. and it is an immediate action. So, like, say you are in the middle of a combo, you can just go ahead and use your shield right away. So this allows, like, you to just play as aggressively or defensively as you would like, without having to compromise. So there's the combo one more time. Alright, next up is the double daggers. This is a very quick weapon. It has very speedy attacks, which can hit multiple enemies at a time. However, it's a bit weaker than all of the other weapons. So while it's fast, it doesn't do much damage per hit. This can present some problems when fighting, say, bosses, but it's still a pretty good weapon. You don't have to use any specific weapon at all. You can use whichever one that you like. Whatever fits your playstyle, whichever looks coolest to you, you can use it. Hydrate. Alright. Next up is a new weapon as well. This is a spear. It's very different from the swords in that it's a lot stabbier towards the front. And then it has an area of effect attack. It's a rather cool weapon. So all of the weapons, by the way, are supposed to have an extra attack or like extra function. Right now they're not implemented except for the shield. So like right now the button to do that is R. Later on it'll be rebound to, I think, the right click button. We'll see. Alright, so moving on to the next weapon is the two-handed broadsword. This weapon is the slowest, but it also does a lot of damage per hit. And it can hit quite a lot as well. It is huge. So fun fact, during the Kickstarter, there was an option to pledge enough money so that you could design your own weapon, and by far, the two-handed swords are the most popular. There's been a lot of cool designs, and they're gonna be added to the game, I think, near early access. So there will be a lot of cool options to choose from. This one's special. This is the gun. We'll show that a bit more later. I should reload. Okay. Let me check the comments. Are there hand-to-hand weapons? You know, I haven't asked, but you can certainly fight with your fists. It doesn't do as much damage. But if you catch yourself unarmed, like, you can do a little damage. Will there be a bow? At the moment, no. Right now, bows are not planned, I believe. Some people are asking, will there be mods? Not sure yet. Support would be nice, but this is something that will have to be determined later on. Is there a hammer? Yes. I do not have one on me, but there is a hammer. Alright. This is a Yakmel. Sleeping peacefully, not for long. So, while it's still sleeping, what else? Right, so attacking and all of that is meant to be more free. You can like cancel your combo immediately and just move to a different action. Let's see. Oh, also, so even though there are more mechanics in Sandrock to combat, but this is not to alienate the more casual players who don't really like doing combat or would rather just, you know, smash the button and go for it. You can still do that. You can totally still do that. But if you would like to use a little bit more strategy or just have a little bit more freedom in your fighting style, you can also do that. Some people are asking again when early access will be available. It'll be available when it's available. That'll be after it gets its certification, legal certification. So we're just stuck waiting right now. Anything else I was missing? I think we're good. All right. I'm just gonna give this Yakmal a friendly tap. So, it wakes up immediately and has an incredible attack, which could completely destroy you if you're not paying attention. It attacks. Oh no, hey, come back. Hey, come back. Oh, hi. So it can attack you from both the front and behind. Hello again. If you are able to dodge it, you will be perfectly unharmed. But if you're not lucky enough, good luck. So you might have seen a little odd notification there that said break, and that is a defense break. Those little diamonds underneath its health bar determine its defense's endurance. You see how it just came back? So if I attack, it has a yellow or it has an orange aura around it. But once you break that defense, you can attack freely without being attacked. There we go. Thank you. Does the sword have lifesteal? No. Okay, so let me look at my inventory real fast. So certain equipment does have lifesteal. Right now, my character is level 2, meaning that I could die very easily if I'm not paying attention during this stream. But the lifesteal is a vampiric effect. When you attack, you steal a little bit of their health points to restore your own. It's very helpful. These stats are not guaranteed every time that you, say, craft one of these items or obtain one of them. It's up to chance what attributes you can get. Someone says, combat looks really complicated. It might look a little bit more complicated with like that new defense break stuff. But in practice, it's not all that different. You can still just button smash. However, coming up here is a room with multiple enemies. So there have been some behavior changes to the mobs in Sandrock. They are a little bit more intelligent. Their AI is still being developed and tweaked, but while they are surrounding me, they're only attacking one at a time, which gives you some time to make some strategy. And all of them have a little bit of that defense endurance, but it doesn't show up until you attack. I'm trying to not die. I can't actually see my health bar right now because my desktop thing is in the way. I can't word. I'm probably dying though. Hold up. I did die. Okay. Okay. By the way, what you're about to see is not the actual beta version. You see there are some weird looking pink things. Those aren't textured yet, don't worry about it. In the beta, they are textured, I believe, and like, by the time it gets to early access, they'll definitely be textured. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna reload. Oh, there's a really good question. Hold up. If we use the long-range weapons, will the Church of the Light get mad again? So no. The reason why the Church of the Light will not get mad in Sandrock is because the environment is less forgiving, so they'll let it slide. They don't like the dangerous technology, but for everyone's survival, they'll let it slide. Let me type that again. I can't see what I'm typing. Is the map bigger than the first game? Yeah. It's about 2 kilometers square, same as Portia, but there's no ocean this time, so there's a lot more explorable space. When you block with the shield, do you have to rotate when the attack comes, from the side or the back? Or will it automatically block all of your attacks? All of their attacks? You don't have to rotate. You just have to put your shield up and you will be safe for a while. It will block a lot of the damage, you will still take some damage, so just be careful. This little console mode is dev only. Have there been any updates to the beta? Not yet. There's going to be an update to the beta version in the first or second week of April. There's more stuff being added, so there's more quality assurance going on. So it's just taking a little bit more time than originally planned. Oh, and I would like to take this off. There are some pretty funny bugs, by the way. Like, sometimes you put on something and hair disappears. It doesn't show in this, but it shows on that, and it amuses me to no end. That is just a bug, by the way. It's gonna be patched out. Alright, my lifesteal stuff is still equipped. I can actually just skip this. Let me see, is there anything else I wanted to mention right now? by the way, remember the non-disclosure agreement is still going on. If you're commenting, please don't spoil anything from the beta, basically. Keep it secret. Alright. Oh, hey, important note. So in Portia, when you attacked, it would take some of your stamina points. So if you ran out of stamina, you couldn't fight, which left some people in important battles without a way to fight sometimes, except say having someone else help them fight, like an NPC. However, so in Sandrock, you can attack as much as you want, and it will not consume any stamina at all. Like if you keep an eye on the stamina bar at the bottom of the screen on the right, it does not go down at all. Yeah, so like little things like this are just to make the combat experience more enjoyable for everyone. And also just makes it a lot easier so that you don't have to be like, oh, do I have to carry stamina food? Oh, I'm out of stuff. I can't do anything. Like your tools will still use stamina, but your weapons will not. So say it's the end of the day, you have nothing else to do, you're out of stamina, you're out of food. You can go out into this desert and fight stuff if you want. When you get a new weapon, do you keep it, or over time, does it break? Weapons do not degrade. If you make a weapon, you keep that weapon, and it stays the exact same. So, like, it's not like certain other games. When you start attacking, like, it's fine. You'll be fine. Alright, moving on. So, I showed you a bit of their AI. This time I'm actually going to be trying to not die, so I might not talk as much. There's the defense break, and an attack. I would like to not be part of that. Go 2 bricks at once. Very nice. So I'm actually gonna switch to a different weapon now so you can see that in action. Daggers first. I hope the frame rate is alright this time, by the way. The lifesteal is very helpful right now. And gonna switch to the spear for the last few bits. You may have noticed that when you start attacking an enemy, there's not really a dash like there was in Portia. So you have to get up a little bit closer to the enemy. So yeah, the short freeze after some attacks is when you do that defense breaks. So you get rid of all those little orange diamonds underneath their health bar. And oops, that was not what I wanted to do. So like as you attack, you whittle down their defenses, and then you do that defense break, which shows that break little word bubble, and it kind of pauses, and it's very dramatic looking. That's the defense break. That means that it's time to start attacking as much as you can before their defense gets back up, because you can't be attacked while their defense is down. I did not mean to do that. Right now, there's not too many skills combat-wise, but later on, there will be like stabs and jump cuts and other stuff like that. Those will consume some of your, I think stamina? Yeah. So they'll be powerful, cool attacks, but they'll take some of your stamina. Alright. Oh, I can show you the guns now, actually. So, there's the gun. Each of the weapons is held at a different point. The gun is at your hip. So I'm using the right button to bring up the gun, which brings up this reticle along with your ammo count. So each round for this gun uses 6 bullets. And once you run out of bullets, you have to reload, or else you can't attack. So it goes back to 0. So when you use a gun, you have to hold down R in order to have this aiming screen. You can move a little bit, but you're very slow, so be careful when you're using a gun so that you don't get attacked from the sides. If you attack quickly, it goes up a little bit, but if you go slowly, your aim is a bit better. I can actually show you that in action. If I can remember what code it is. Alright, there's going to be a mechanism for assisting aiming, so like, say it's just not your strong point, don't worry about it. You will have help. Right now, if you attack with the gun, there's not really like holes left behind on walls or like anything like that. Those will be added later. Pardon me while I play God. You might have noticed that I sprinted very fast. That is not in the game. That is a dev thing. Okay, so here's some yak mail. They are peaceful, but not for long. So if you notice, it's nighttime right now, so it's still sleeping. Each attack doesn't take down very much of the defense, but they are very good at whittling it down if you attack quickly. Like that. Oh. Sorry, buddy. So this one I'm gonna move while I'm attacking. Please don't attack me. Please don't attack me. Thank you. Yep, it's a very efficient weapon. In Portia, like, when you attacked with a gun, it would just automatically attack the creature, but here, you have to aim yourself. So if you would like, you could just play with guns. They're actually used in some dungeons. You will want to keep a gun with you once you get it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Like, there will be some mechanics that require you to use your gun to hit a target so that you can move on to the next place. Right, so yeah, if aiming is an issue, it's okay. As I said, aiming assistance will be added later, so it'll get a little bit easier for you if you need it. Let's see, was there anything else I wanted to say? So, yeah, the Church of the Light will let it slide if you use a gun. They won't say anything. But they're still worried about about people destroying the world. So, guns will be hard to obtain, and bullets are expensive. They will burn your money. But it's a trade-off. else? What else? Ooh, okay. So next up is the boss room. And I do not wish to die, so I'm gonna stand here a little bit, sorry. So the boss is gonna have multiple toughness bars, those little orange diamonds. It's gonna have multiple ones of those. And it's gonna have a lot more health. You know, it's a boss. But if you study the way that it fights, then you will be ready to use the environment to your advantage. So on the ground there are some traps, which don't currently hurt you, but hello, come here, come here. If the enemy attacks, they will get stunned. Please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me. There we go. So I'm switching to the broadsword because it breaks that toughness meter down really fast. And it's back. But again, it breaks the defense really quickly. So if you're not too confident in combat, you can use heavy weapons like this to help you in combat. But maybe I shall simply hope I don't hit. Hello. Goodbye. Okay, there we go. We got a hammer. We got a hammer. Someone mentions that might need some tuning because it's a little cheaty feeling if you just swing and win. Have you ever fought with hammers in Portia? They're a little broken. But again, like, you can use whatever weapons you want to achieve the playstyle that you would like. If you want the fast weapons, go for it. If you want the heavy, slow weapons, go for it. Some people are asking about multiplayer mode. Multiplayer is a separate mode from the main single player game. So again, like, this is primarily a single player game. And like, multiplayer is still in development. A lot could change between now and the time that it's available. So a lot of things are being tested out. A lot of things might be scrapped, but what's not going to be scrapped for sure is like the extra mini games that was unlocked thanks to the sheer amount of wish lists. Are you invulnerable during the dodges? You do have some invincibility frames. They're very useful. So you can use all these different techniques, like different attack speeds, different defense breaking speeds, range, of course. You can use all that to your advantage to make combat more fun and easier if you want it to be. Can you go through story mode co-op? No, sorry. I see some of my friends in the chat. Hello, friends. Oh, right, so I should mention that multiplayer is at least up to 4 players. Maybe multiplayer might be able to support more than 4 players. We'll see. Again, like, a lot of things are gonna change. Will there be a penalty for passing out if you don't go to sleep? Right now there's not, but you will pass out at 3 AM again. However, if you missed this in the first stream, or you haven't played the beta, you can save anytime. And it also allows you to autosave at any time. Like, there is, if I bring up the menu. So there's 2 autosave slots. One of them saves at certain times, I believe it was, and then the other one, the other slot, will save, I think, either before or after cutscenes. And look at my equipment. There's quite a lot of things in my inventory now. So, different slots again. I have 2 different items with different attributes. One of them has critical chance maximum, or best percent is maximum. Yeah, so one of them has critical chance and one of them has lifesteal. So if I were to switch over to the all critical ones, oh my god, there's so many items. Let's look. Maybe I'll take a little luck. Right. And critical. So this is a critical build. If you were to go maximum critical, then all your attacks will be critical. Well, maybe not all, but it depends on your percentage chance. So I'm gonna go with the weakest weapon and just wake up the yak mill. I believe the yellow ones are critical hits. If I were not wearing the criticals, I would not get nearly as many. I'm gonna switch back. At least some of it. Yeah. Spawn another one. Alright, one more time. There you go, okay. So you see how some of the numbers are small and white? Those are just normal. But the yellow ones are the critical attacks. So if you have a lot of critical gear, then your attacks will do more damage. If you are of the offense is the best defense field, you might want to go for that. Alright, what else, what else? So there is a quality setting. You'll notice that all of these have a bit of a purplish color to them. But then this is green. See, this part is green, the background is green. Those are the quality. Gray is normal quality, and then it goes green, and then blue, and then purple. Some games also have the same color level, so that might help you remember. So the higher up the color tiers it goes, the better attributes it could have, or the rarer attributes it could have. So basic materials have different qualities right now. The quality system is still being adjusted. If you have things of different qualities, they take up different slots in your inventory. But the higher the quality of your materials, then the higher the probability of good attributes appearing on your crafted product. So it's pretty good to hoard all of the higher tiered materials. What else? What else? I am so thirsty. Please remember to hydrate. Especially in Sandrock, water's at a premium. So just maybe every time that you refuel your water tank, remember to refuel in real life. I'm checking my notes. Give me one sec. Oh, so if you missed this detail, Portia and Sandrock are a little bit related. When you first start the game, the two cities are still separate, but then later on, some events can overlap and they can be connected a bit more. And the timelines, by the way, are kind of parallel. Sandrock starts a little bit earlier than Portia, but then eventually you catch up and like some of the events overlap. But you see things from the Sandrock side this time. I guess instead of staring at the inventory, I can swap out of this. Back to menu. I think I'm done here. Exit. And let me turn on my display so you can see. I'm gonna open up the actual build. Here we go. Oh, I need to set the display. Hold up. That's not what I want. I'm still a little bit new to using OBS, so sorry if I make mistakes every now and then. Is this what I want? Yes. Wait, oh, I was thinking MyTime at Portia, so I was like looking for Portia, but no. Okay. I'm doing it. Okay. Cool. See, the audio is working. That is exactly what I want. Okay. Good. I'm gonna lower this. Is the Civil Corps the authority in Sandrock? Sort of. They are the defenders of the city, but there's also some other people who want to defend the city as well, in their own ways. Is this inspired by the Dark Cloud series? Yeah, so is Portia. Some people are asking if some portions will visit. The answer is yes, but it's a secret who right now. Although, well, I guess you already saw Mint, so yes, Mint will be there. He won't be a permanent resident, but he will visit. Oh, what was I doing? Which one is the most recent? I'm just gonna wander town. Oh, where am I? Oh, it's so loud here. I don't want to be here. I'm gonna go back to town. There's my character from the first stream that we designed together. Who's the mayor of Sandrock? A very interesting and determined lady. You've actually seen her before. If you've looked at certain art that was released during the Kickstarter, she's there. Oh, also, so the first time I streamed, my other computer was not as powerful, but with the Duvos computer, I'm able to actually do high quality this time. So you'll get to see things in better detail. You might notice that some things are a little off looking. That'll change. I'm being told that it's a little laggy. Okay. Well, poop. It was working fine when I tested it. I'm gonna lower to normal. How about that? Am I laggy now? Hmm. Still choppy. Okay. Let me check my settings. If the audio cut out, sorry, I'm looking at OBS right now. Odd. Maybe because he got a lot of tabs open. Everyone goes for my tabs? Okay, I'm gonna display capture. I'll close my tabs. All 200 of them. That's probably most of my stuff. That's fine. This is fine. That's a lot of tabs. Shh. Alright. So hopefully that helps. Gonna switch back. Never seen someone with 200 tabs before. A lot of things are very interesting, and I like looking at information. Alright. Hopefully that helps. Am I still on monitor capture, or am I on game capture? Honestly, yeah, it might just be OBS. Like, for me, I don't see any lag at all, but I guess it's just OBS. I'm sorry. Shoot. I need to keep Restream up. Alright, hold up. Give me a second. If I could find the Restream tab. Where is it? There it is. Okay, I found it. Pin that. Close everything to the right. There we go. That should help. That should definitely help. Alright. Oh! Okay, so some people are still having trouble finding their beta codes. If this is the case, you can send an email to Sandrock_KS@pathia.net. Or you can DM me on Discord. Just join the Pathia Discord and message me, and I will help you with that. Yeah. So if you're still having trouble getting your beta stuff, just contact us. We'll help. Right. Oh yeah, so again, there's those 2 different autosaves and extra save slots. There's quite a few. Oh. There are some members of Portia who have been to Sandrock before. Can't really say who, just in case you haven't played Portia yet, so that you can discover it for yourself. Hello! Yeah, so thank you for coming to the combat part. Right now I'm just wandering and giving more information. Can we still join the Kickstarter? No, it's over. Right now you just need to wait for early access to be released, which will be whenever it gets certification. We'll let you know. Is my bitrate too high? Oh. I will check that. Hold up. Settings. Oh, maybe my audio bitrate is like ridiculously high. think it's higher than advised. Hopefully that doesn't change the quality too much. Let me look at my video settings. It's the default. Oh, justice. Never change. Oh, by the way, so in Sandrock there are only 2.5 members. Justice, Unsur, and a cat. If their jacket looks familiar, it's because, say, Arlo also wears the same jacket. Is it really laggy? Oh no. Alright, alright. What can I do? I don't want to turn my picture quality low again. It's so strange because it looks completely fine for me, but I guess it's just OBS. Let me check OBS again. I'm not sure what else I can do. My webcam is laggy, but it's probably not the game. Yeah, I'm gonna change the game up and see how that works. If it's just my webcam that's laggy, like, that's okay. You're not here for me. You're here for the game. Oh, and if you missed the first stream, you can just run around as much as you like. Hello. What else? Right. Oh, Amira. Oh, right. So that was one of the people who was shown dating the player in one of the promotional gifts. Excuse me. So it's not implemented yet, but something fun in Sandrock is that you don't need to set a time for your hangout or your date. You can just go up and say, hey, you want to hang out? And they'll accept and you can go immediately. So I think that helps not interrupt your flow. You can just do what you want right when you want it. Huh, the game is laggy. I don't think I have an option for 60 Hz. I'm kind of stuck at max right now. There will be more options later, but yeah. Right now, just kind of gotta deal with it. Sorry. Like, it's really smooth in the game itself. It's just, I guess it's OBS or my settings. I'm sorry, I'm not really sure what we can do right now. But yeah, moving on. I think I forgot to mention earlier when talking about multiplayer mode that, Jasmine, that, you'll be able to date during them, but not just each other, like as in other players, but you'll also be able to date NPCs. However, the thing with that is if one person goes for one NPC, I don't think another person can go for the same NPC. So I think that would cause conflict. Oh, Jasmine, you are so precious. Hello, Pen. So, right now, there's a lot of design decisions going into the multiplayer design. It's being handled by a separate team from the main single player team, I believe. Sorry about the lag. There's already work going on for multiplayer. It's just not going to be available for a while. A lot of effort will be made to make it really fun for everyone, and make it fun while interacting with, say, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whether that's an NPC or another player. Make interacting with your family more fun. That includes babies, yes. Will multiplayer be split screen? No, you'll have to have your own copy of the game and your own device. And... Are there rough numbers on how many NPCs are romanceable? I think right now the goal is like about 6 or 8 guys and girls. I can't remember if that's total or per, but I will get back to you on that. Right now there's not going to be too many able to be romanced at the start, but over time more characters will become romanceable. Like Unser back there is, I'm not going to spar you, is also romanceable, as will be Justice. They weren't mentioned before in some of the other news, like in the Kickstarter, but there's a lot of NPCs that haven't been met yet, a lot of NPCs that will get a lot more development as time goes on. Please don't do this in real life, this is not safe. Hello, Mian. What else? Alright, so consoles. Consoles are kind of a big deal. The basic framework of Sandrock is a lot different. It's a lot more optimized for porting, and it's gonna go smoother this time. A lot of effort is being made to make sure that, say, console porting, console updating, getting voices into the game, all of that is gonna be smoother this time around. So some things might not be added until a lot later, like, say, voice acting. Voice acting will be recorded all at once, and that'll just make the entire process a lot easier to manage in quality, and yeah. If you've seen the Instagram recently and you saw the Blue Moon Saloon, this is the person who was sitting in front of it, Owen. Oh, hi Mian. Bye Mian. Oh, and about console ports for Portia. So, Pinkle Studio sent, I think it was the 5th phase of the the quality assurance back to Pathia. So like we're in the 5th phase right now. So we got the builds. They're being tested. If those are good, then we send them back to Pingle, and then if that build is good, then we can send it out, I think to Team 17, and then after that, they can get tested by, you know, Nintendo and all that, and then be released in summer of this year. The goal is summer. The goal is definitely summer. So again, console version for Sandrock won't be out until around summer 2022. And console versions for Portia this summer. Aiming for this summer. What else? Oh, so there were a lot of improvements with the Portia console version. Pingo was able to optimize it to the point that the Switch version can now have grass flowing. So it won't just be the texture anymore, you'll actually see grass like this. There's a lot of other optimizations that's been going on. So just sorry that the console port has taken a long time to update, but once the update comes out, it'll be good. What else? Oh! Okay, so what was it? There's not controller support in Sandrock yet because the UI for the game is still under development. So once the UI is more set in stone, then console versions will get controller support. But for now, you can use like WASD to map your keys out manually. So it probably won't make it into the beta, but by the time that early access is out, there should be console support. Gonna add some more water. Will load times in Sandrock be shorter? Or are SSDs still a must? I wouldn't say that they're a must, but the higher your specs are, like your graphics card and such, the easier it will be to load the game. However, like optimization in the beta build, if you're playing the beta build, they're not as good as it's gonna be later on in EA or in the finished game. So if things are kind of not going well for you during beta or early access, maybe try again later on and see if quality is better. Let's see. I think I'm gonna try turning off my camera and see if that helps. Does this help with the lag? Let me know. Oh my god, it helps? Oh! I would have tried that sooner if I'd known. Well, that's for next time. Okay, cool. It's nighttime. I'm not gonna bug anything right now. Alright. Helps a bit. That's enough for me. What else? Oh! Hey, so if you haven't heard yet, a merchandise store is gonna come soon. Can't really give a date for that yet, maybe next year or so. Like maybe end of this year or sometime next year. There's gonna be merchandise for MyTime at Portia, MyTime at Sandrock, and other Pathfield games. Right now we're putting a lot of focus on Portia and Sandrock. Oh. Alright, so I'm gonna actually pause the game for now and show you some designs. Oh, actually, it's possible that the merch might come sooner, like maybe summer or fall. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I want to show you some designs. So, here's a colorful llama purse. Very cute. You might recognize this rug from the land run. So there will be different tote bag designs. None of these are available yet. I really like this one. This one is for holding your sticky notes. The often requested Pan Bat plush. Will shipping be international? Yes. Still figuring out details, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff still being figured out. There's more merch being made. There's still figuring out where exactly to sell it. Stuff like that. Can you tell what this is? It's made out of paper. Very cool little diorama thing. Oh, this is, by the way, part of Sandrock. This is in the center of town. Like there's the town hall and construction. It'll be a familiar sight once you get into the game. This, you might be familiar with these or not. These are red packets. They're for lucky money during the Lunar New Year. It just passed this year. That was in February. But next year, maybe Sandrock ones. Some t-shirt designs. Good old QQ. And you might have seen some designs already on Discord, but there will be keychains. There will be these acrylic standees. So the keychains are a little bit smaller. I believe they're a few inches high, or like trying to figure that out in centimeters. Maybe 5 centimeters or less for the keychains. They're small, they're cute. I believe we're still taking surveys for merchandise designs. Like if you go check over at the Twitter, I think there's a survey for the merchandise. So if you want to see a particular character, please go to Twitter, find the merch survey, and tell us what you want so that we can try to make that a reality. We don't have a store yet. So hopefully, summer or fall. So these are not all of the designs. There's still more being worked on. This is just some of the stuff that I could show you right now. Right. What else? I think we're slowing down. We are gathering questions right now, so we're actually gonna go on Instagram and do a drawing for one of the Steam gift cards, and the producer is gonna answer questions on Instagram, I believe it was. So yeah, if you saw the Steam announcement, you can still add questions to that. Or you can just comment on whatever you're watching on right now, whether that's Twitch or Steam or, well, I guess not Steam, Twitch or YouTube, sorry. Will will it be summarized on Discord? We can link the thread, and then you can read it at your leisure. A lot of stuff that you guys are asking I can't quite answer yet, such as which stats can you get from crafting things? You can get very weak versions of some of the things that you saw on the other character, or you can get stronger ones. So you can see, since this character is early in the game, a lot of stuff is just gray or green. But as you get more powerful things, you can get better stats. Does MyTime at Sandrock have DLCs? No, not yet. It's a little early for that. Will it later? Maybe. Some people are asking about the cat that is part of the Civil Core. He's hiding, let's say. He's not here yet. Can you marry anyone despite gender? Yes, absolutely. There are currently DD stops, yes. Will NPCs wear seasonal clothes? Not sure if that's possible right now. Oops. Oh hey! It's 3 a.m. So you might have seen that it said save successful. Like as usual, if you pass out or if you go to bed, it will save the game. But you can also manually make your own saves just by clicking and then saving. You can actually turn off auto savings if you would like, I believe. Or am I getting things mixed up? Hold up. Oh no, you can't. Okay, so it will just simply autosave on its own. Will there be a rival like Higgins? Sort of. There's Mian, but she's not as mean as Higgins is. I'm just looking at the rest of the comments right now. Let's see. We are winding down. I think I'll end pretty soon. So again, if you have questions, ask it either in whatever chat you're looking at, or ask on the 3 days until the stream announcement. Will we be able to reassign keys? Not yet. There's very limited options right now. Later on, there will be other quality of life things added. I can't answer too much about romance yet. That's for a later date. We will show off more about romance once things are ready. Hello. I'm not gonna answer how many NPCs there's gonna be yet, because there's a lot that haven't been introduced yet. So we're gonna keep that secret for now. Okay, someone is asking about music copyright for streamers. You can stream the game. Not yet, not yet. Once it comes out on early access, you can stream the game. It doesn't matter if you're playing the original music of the game, because that's allowed. We allow it. A lot of the questions about multiplayer, we can't answer quite yet. It's a little bit too early to answer little details like, can players heal each other, or like, can they share inventory items? Stuff like that will be detailed later when they're ready. Will NPCs interact more with each other and be more lively? Yes! That's something that was one of the focuses of Sandrock, is making the NPCs more alive and fleshing out each NPC a lot more than in Portia. Is the game gonna be crossplay? I don't think so, but if it does change in the future, well, that would be nice. By the way, a reminder that a lot of things, including interiors and even some exteriors, are works in progress. Yeah, so if things don't quite look right yet, or they look like they're recycled, don't worry about it. They're gonna get changed later on. What was I doing? I think I was running over to the horses. What else? Well, oops. I was looking at the comments. Will there be a skill tree? Yeah. There are different trees and such. But a lot of this can change as development goes on, so. Horses. Ah. Someone wanted to see horses, so I was making my way over. Oh wow, it really is laggy, huh? Oop. So right now there's not too many options to explore. Like, all you can really do is run. Later on, there might be additional options so that you can explore. Oh shoot, if I was in dev mode, I would be able to show the jetpack that I have, but unfortunately, I don't think the jetpack is going to be in the game. Actually, do I still have... I still have Sandrock up. Wait, is that... Okay, god. I thought I had 2 instances of Sandrock and that was why there was lag? No, there were not. You might notice that some of the textures still look a little flat. Those will be changed later on. More detail will be added. Is there info about map size compared to Portia? Yeah. 2 kilometers square, but more area to explore because of the lack of the ocean that Portia has. I am once again being teased for my tabs. I closed my tabs. There's like 6 tabs open. So for now, I'm not gonna go too far from town, but if you're in the beta, you could. So later on, once early access comes out, you'll be able to explore everywhere. Pretty much. Can I get up? Yes. Let's see, what else? Oh, am I still... Okay, let me change my settings. I thought I had already switched back to just game capture mode. I guess not. Maybe that'll be better. There was a lot of effort that went into making Sandrock look interesting, because your first thought, when thinking of desert, might be something that's just dunes, lots and lots of sand dunes, and not really much of anything interesting. But, like, there are a lot of things that you can find in the deserts, all sorts of rock formations, different kinds of rocks, different sand patterns. A lot of vegetation, more than you might expect, and a lot more animals than you might expect. Will there be dust storms? Yeah, there's actually sandstorms. Sandstorms are a major part of Sandrock. They can mess up your equipment, they can destroy parts of the town. If things are destroyed, you'll have to help repair. Oop. Oh no! This is fine. What else? If you see sparkly things, sometimes it is the shine of the sand itself. frame rate seems better. Can you see the detail of the sand? It changes based on your camera angle. So little details like that make your journey in Sandrock a lot more memorable and a lot prettier than some people may have perhaps imagined that a journey in the desert could be. The feel of Sandrock tries to capture the emotions and the feelings of Portia. And part of that experience is the beauty of the landscape. Oh, let's see. Are wishlist goals until early access or until full release? The wishlist goals are going on until early access starts. So it's a bit limited on time, but since the certification is causing some delays, that gives us some more time to get to that big 250,000 goal. And again, we're at 208,000 right now. Early access will not come to consoles. Consoles will be released in 2022. I should get back to town. You might notice some of the areas over here are a bit sparsely detailed. Again, detail is going to be added later. This area isn't part of the main interest, so I'm gonna head back towards the light. There's the town. Let's see if I can get up the cliffs. Yes? Maybe? Nope. That's not supposed to happen. Oh, there we go. We are getting closer. There's the town. The town will be the main focus of Sandrock, so you'll be spending most of your time in town or pretty much near it, or gathering materials nearby. Can you change the speed of time like you could in Portia? Not yet. Not even sure if that will be included for sure. It's a consideration for sure, but the time in Sandrock actually passes slower than it does in Portia. So based on feedback, things could change. But for now, there's no time slider. Made it back before 3. Oh, hot chicks in my area attacking me. Great. Alright, so here's one more reminder to go to whichever chat you're looking at and type in your questions. We'll be looking at them and answering them on, I believe, Steam comments. Alright, so I'm gonna let her rest. I wonder how... Let's see how laggy it is now. Okay, so someone's interested about how the voice actors will be selected this time. It's not gonna be auditions like before. Instead, it'll be just a single professional company and all recorded at once. Hello! Oh, now that I'm here, if you remember that paper diorama that I showed earlier, this is what it's of, the City Hall. Seeing some questions that I can't quite answer yet. Sorry. I think I've wandered around most of town at this point. Most of town. How much time do we have to fill out the merch survey? That's a good question. I would say fill it out as soon as you can. But, like, say maybe try filling out the merch survey within this week. That way we can go through all the suggestions. I didn't meet this character last time. I really wanted to, but I did not. it looks a little barren in there. You can see that the outside of his clinic is a lot more unique looking. The interior will be added later on. Right, let's see. Maybe I can drop a link to the merch survey. Give me a sec. Where is the survey? I am gonna stop the stream in a minute, but I'm gonna grab that merch survey if I could find it. There it is. Alright, so I'm dropping the link to the merchandise survey in... Actually, I should use Restream for this. Hang on. Give me a minute to grab the survey on my PC. Sorry, this is taking a second. Okay, there we go. Here we go. So there's the link to the merch survey. Just click on that link and you can fill out the survey. All right, we good, everyone? All right. So, thank you everyone for coming. I'm glad I was able to show off more of Sandrock this time. both the game itself and the town. We'll let you know when the next live stream's gonna happen, and next time I won't be late, I promise. Oh, I might be able to show something else. Let me check. How's this? Okay. Is it here? In the group. Oh, there's also the link to the merchandise survey in the description of the Instagram. If you haven't visited the Instagram before and would like to, here you go. There is also that quick giveaway going on. Instagram story, okay. I am gonna close Sandrock. There you go. Is the story up? Okay, so we're still waiting on the story. Oops. Okay, well, I'll wait a little bit and then I can show you a little video. Darn, I just closed the game. I'm gonna open it again. Or actually, I'll show you the Instagram first. Yeah, so it'll take a few minutes for the story to finish uploading, and then we'll check that out. I did pass by this, but I didn't quite show the church off. They are up on the hill so that they are close to the light. And again, if you need help with your beta code, it might take a little bit to check all the emails. So if you have Discord, go to the Pathia Discord. You can just search it in the discovery, and you will find it. And then look for me and just DM me your backer number, and I can help you get your beta keys if you're missing them. A few more minutes for the story, I think. Oh yeah, posts do have sound. There's the little toggle down there. Cool, thank you to those who have done the merchandise survey. Appreciate that a lot. Really looking forward to seeing what you guys want so that we can see what we can make. This is one of those spots where you can take your date. And again, dates are not locked to being, say, scheduled to the next day. You can just go right then. Ooh, it's up. All right. Is it up? Give me a second. Let me check this out. Don't see it yet. And again, this is getting drawn. I think it just got drawn. I will check the video. Dropping that in Discord. There we go. Oops. All right, so here's a producer. Oh, hang on, the director, sorry. Can I full screen? Cool.
So the first part, we will answer some questions from the Steam. First one comes from Glar Gamer 05. He's asking, will the comeback have a difficulty system that we can adjust to be easier or harder?
像是这没有难易度的调节，我们主线剧情的难度普遍设计的不高，希望玩家能够流畅的体验剧情。喜欢挑战自我的玩家可以去爬层副本去体验。
Okay, let me translate that for a producer.
Okay.
In Sandrock, we don't have that function, but for the story mode, every combat is easy, and we hope players can experience very well. Also, there is some challenge dungeons that players can go there.
I'm being told that the audio isn't working. Hold up. Ahaha! That was my issue, I think.
And a challenge if they want harder combat.
Okay. Alright, if that's the case, oops. Sorry about that, I didn't realize my volume was down so much. Okay, let me reload and replay. Sorry about that.
So the first part, we will answer some questions from the Steam. First one comes from Glar Gamer 05. He's asking, will the comeback have a difficulty system that we can adjust to be easier or harder?
像是这没有难易度的调节，我们主线剧情的难度普遍设计的不高，希望玩家能够流畅的体验剧情。喜欢挑战自我的玩家可以去爬层副本去体验。
Okay, let me translate that for a producer.
Okay.
In Sandrock, we don't have that function, but for the story mode, every combat is easy, and we hope players can experience very well. Also, there is some challenge dungeons that players can go there and challenge if they want harder combat. The next question comes from Nat. Will the game have 4 damage? In Portia, you can jump any heights and the character don't die. So if the game have 4 damage, do you guys intend to make any items to avoid this? Like a glider or maybe an anti-fall umbrella?
沙市镇的地形落差其实挺大的，我们还鼓励玩家多去探索，所以沙市镇里面我们也没有打算加入坠落伤害。
Okay, we won't have that because the vertical in Sandrock is a huge part we want players to explore. So we hope you can enjoy every place that you like in Sandrock. And so yeah, we don't have the full damage for that. That's all, I think. So next part, let's go to draw the winners for today. Alright. So we put all your names inside this cowboy hat. And our producer will draw the winner. We have a lot. So the winner will have 2 gift cards that for staying Hong Kong dollars. Let's see who will win this.
Okay.
Oh, he's already planned. Well,
This
the
one.
winner is here.
Congratulations.
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 Okay.
Whoa,
Okay,
it's Jackie.
our worker will communicate you via Instagram later, so please pay attention to your message box.
See ya.
See you next
See ya.
time.
Alright, there it is. So, congrats to Whoa It's Jackie for winning the first Instagram giveaway. We do have other Steam gift cards to give out. We'll be giving those out on different platforms later on. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be more raffles. Alright. Thank you everyone for coming. See you next time, yeah? Alright. Bye-bye.